bring you this information because it is a lot of misconceptions out here when it comes to credit. If you don't know who I am and about my channel, I bring you information for you and your credit journey. And primarily, you will see content showing you various types of credit lines, business credit, personal credit, and information on how to repair your credit. I am a credit coach. It's much different than credit repair. So I want to lay that groundwork so you can understand the information I'm going to bring you. Excuse me. Now, why you need to be aware of self-builder. Understand, and I like to talk to you in common sense. Self-builder is an account where people are adding it on, I guess primarily to establish payment history. Thank you for joining me. Payment history, but understand you can establish payment history in a much better way. When you are adding on a self-builder account, you are adding on debt. Debt does not help your credit score, okay? It is not primarily what's driving the credit system. It's unsecured lines of credit. That means revolving credit accounts, unsecured. I have people that will come to me, and soon as I see their profile, they have a self-builder account. When you add on debt, and if you was going to buy a home, by adding on debt, you qualify for less because you are showing a monthly obligation of, I see some people of $180. And there's been people I consulted as soon as the self-builder account report, their credit scores drop because you're adding on debt. If your credit cards that you have already is close to being maxed out and you don't have enough available credit, which is utilization makes up 30%. 35% is payment history. Utilization is 30%. That makes up 65% of your credit score right there. So you added more debt and you don't have enough unsecured lines of credit. And God forbid if you already got student loan debt, then you just added more debt on. And then if you want to qualify for a vehicle, you just showed them you got more debt. The more debt that you have, the more monthly obligations, the less you can qualify for. Because if you're going to get a vehicle, the car that you could have qualified for, say it was a $30,000 car, because you now show a monthly obligation of $180, that can reduce you down by $5,000 of what you qualify for, or even more, $10,000. So if you are a person that's showing your documentation and you don't have a income like that, and then they can see on your credit report what other obligations y'all sitting out there reporting your rent. Why you reporting your rent? Why y'all keep playing? See, because let me tell you what's going on. This is why I had to lay the groundwork while I'm a coach. Y'all dealing with credit repair companies, okay? Me, I was a single mama at the age of 19, had 2 daughters. By 25, I had my second daughter, but by my first daughter, 21, I bought my first income producing property at 21. My second income producing property at 25. I'm an African American single mother. So let's say on a social economical scale, I will be considered at the bottom of the barrel. Okay, let's just say that. I own my house now for over 20 years, 19 years. Okay, it's a different because a lot of people have not dealt in business. I personally don't need consulting to make my income. Most of my income is coming from real estate, other insurance inspection. I got other businesses going. So a lot of you guys are taking advice off of people who business model is credit repair, and they need to make you pay a monthly subscription. The longer your credit stays down, the more money they're making. The reason why they will tell you to go get a self account, because they have referral links. They get paid to do that. They get paid. Their best interest. I'm a coach. I'm a credit coach. I'm about 5'10". I play basketball. I never had a coach that said, yo, we going to go out here and we going for OT. Where you ever hear a coach say that? We going to go for OT. That's what we banking on. And let's hope we edge it out. No, a coach going in, let's get it done. We trying to blow it out. Okay, I have a client. I put the post in the community post. The gentleman had an issue, started about July of last year, a couple of months ago. His issue is probably more complex than a lot of you guys have. He had an active account we were dealing with that was actively in a foreclosure state. Any kind of accounts that is actively open, not charged off, not collections. That's why I tell y'all, stop chasing this late payments. The longer it sits, the less it affects your credit score. Long as it's not active. We did other things to build his credit. While we did that, removed some collections, got on the phone, took some advice to handle with his attorney to close that out. Then by November, stop reporting. I said, we're not going to do anything. There's a strategy with doing nothing. The gentleman the other day applied, told him, okay, let's go for the Navy Fed. He was already in there. Boom. $23,000 Amex card. After what he went through, Amex card, less than 6 months. We not here to do that all day. That's not my business model. I don't get paid off of that. I ain't got time to do all of that. So your problem is you're getting misinformation. You are getting too much misinformation. Understand, the credit system is driven by unsecured lines of credit. The problem is, a lot of you guys, if you have too much negative stuff going on, you can't get approved for credit cards. But you have to work with lines of unsecured credit, and there's backdoor ways to do that. Long as you adding on unsecured lines of credit, you ain't got to remove one negative thing to get your score going up. I give y'all free game every day, and you're welcome. And you're welcome. The problem is you're taking your information from the wrong people. My whole agenda with dealing with all of this, I have a Facebook following of 35,000, been so for years. Most of my presence is not here on YouTube. I got a whole free credit community, okay? People got their credit up. The thing is, y'all need to understand, I'm giving you these credit lines not for you to stay in debt. Your ultimate agenda, I got a business a channel also, the link's in the description. Your ultimate agenda is to leverage your credit lines to make money. Most of y'all problem is you don't have cash flow. You do not have cash flow. So what you're doing is running around getting these lines of credit and putting a bunch of garbage that you don't even know what you're buying, instead of leveraging that line and cash flowing, instead of learning how to build your credit profile. Furthermore, you're going into banks showing that you got self-builders, self-reporter accounts on your credit profile, and your profile look like trash. You look like trash. You got to know how to build your credit profile. So a lot of y'all don't understand. It's just like losing weight. It's a difference on going on eating a water and salt diet, and you lose all this weight, but you're not adding on any muscle. So now you look like a slim version of what you looked heavier. You look same thing because you didn't add on muscle, composition. There's a difference with the weight that The Rock got on him compared to somebody else. He looked way better. You got to know how to build your profile. How do you feel about Experian Boost? Don't do that crap. Don't ever. Why would you snitch on yourself, you guys? Don't ever do that. It's snitching. Put it like this. This is why I'm a coach. Let's sit back and let's think. Let's think all together. The credit bureaus make money off of data. Make money off of data. Their clients are banks, landlords like myself, or landlord companies, and the collection companies. Those are their clients. You're their products. They sell data on you. They have $1 billion. Each one of them makes over $1 billion a year, and it's not from your little subscription to their plan. They sell your data. Why would you give them more data on you? The reason why your stuff is resistant from coming off, because the more negative information they got on you, the banks love it, because the higher interest rate they can charge you. It justifies. Somebody with good credit. Right now I got a credit card, 0% interest for the next 12 months. Somebody with bad credit, and we're talking about that's on a $10,000 credit card. Somebody with bad credit, they're charging you 29% interest, APR on $200 with less risk. See, the bank can't justify my credit score and the risk, so it's less money. It makes more competition. But by the credit bureaus adding negative items, they love that. They can make way more money off of you. That's why they don't want to remove negative items. So by you snitching on yourself with credit boost, renter reporting accounts, I got mortgages, boo. Mortgages with the bank. I can't hide that. If I miss in 30 days, if I miss in that 8 days payment, they know about it. The banks is reporting on me. And then boom, my credit score get hit. If I got tenants right now, if they late and behind on their rent, don't nobody know about it. So why would you snitch on yourself? Why would you put yourself in a disadvantage by giving them more information? If you don't understand this is the matrix, you need to give them what you want them to know. You only want to give them the positive stuff and no opportunity to set yourself up. That's going back to the self-builder. I see so many people put it on their profile. $180 a month, can't keep up with it, and then late payment and your joint drop. For why? Somebody tell me for why? For nothing. You're paying somebody $180 to report on you. You're giving Experian information to, as Chris Brown said, all that bull is for the birds. You ain't nothing but a vulture. They always hoping for the worst. They waiting for you to mess up. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? So you only want to dictate to the credit bureaus, and you got to know how to fix your profile. Ladies, y'all know how to fix yourself up. Y'all know when you want to attract the man, how to put on the eye makeup, do the hair up. You ain't going to go out there looking raggedy, put on anything raggedy. Don't put on anything raggedy on your credit profile. Gentlemen, y'all the same way. If you're trying to attract a young lady or of a certain caliber, you're not going to go out looking bummy. You're going to make sure it appears right. You're going to look, it's the same way with your credit profile. So that's why a lot of y'all, when we do the consultation and consult, people say, I can't get the video. I don't need to see the video. I just need to see the profile. That's it. That's what the banks don't even know you. You going for loans and you are known by your profile. So this is the thing. If you go into the bank and all your life, you're about 50. And this is no shade. You're 50. And all they see is certain things on your profile. Car, car installment loans paid off, credit cards, all of that. They understand you're not a good slave. Okay? You're a person in debt. Now with me, I have mortgages. Even though you got mortgages, what's in the background that works with LexisNexis? Pull your credit profile. Mine was like 72 pages. You know what they got? Properties. They got what the mortgage amount, and what's the value of that property. So if you got 100, 200 grand in equity, and your house worth 400,000, but your mortgage is 200,000, they give you that money all day. Boom, give you that. Take it, girl. Go on, girl. You know what they know? They got something. They got collateral to come back on. So this is why I'm telling you. This is why when people try to get developed, there's different techniques that they'll show a paid off mortgage, or they'll report a mortgage. It's not on a property, and they'll set up situations. It's not the fact of that kind of debt, but what you want to do is not really the debt. You showing the asset in the background. I know that's game, but I know it's deep. But like I said, this is different. It's different. It's coaching. Understand, I don't have a job. Haven't had one since 2012. Okay? I've been working for myself. So we live off of a predatorial situation, what we call we eat what we kill. So I have contracts with the banks. I have contracts with insurance companies. So I eat what I kill. I have to go out and get contracts or find ways to generate my income. So when you are a person that understand how to create your own money, you can see where other people have gain. That's why you got to recognize business models. So their business models as a credit repair company is to get you, they make money off of the longer they can keep you with that subscription, the longer you get paid. And they hope you forget about it. And then they can constantly make money. That's a book of business. That's revenue. That's one business model. You got the bureaus, they just collect data and sell your information in your profile. A lot of y'all looking for houses, and you wonder why when you start that mortgage, start to hit, they sell your information. It's called a trigger list to the collection companies. That's why all of y'all who went for mortgages, you see collections come out the blue. Because they sell your data. That's their client. You're their product. So what is going on? It's only a few lines. You got to get yourself out of the consumer side and learning how to leverage credit in order to put it to your advantage. Learn how to make money. See, I'm with the lions. I'm on predator status, so I can see the hunt. See, a lion vision is much different than a gazelle or than a zebra. They over there just grazing. They don't see the predator stalking. And the more that you start activating that, that's why Robert Kiyosaki said, his rich dad said, one thing you want to do something, he said, you want to be rich? Never work for money. Your money has to work for you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And I already break down a lot of game. I know it's over a lot of people understanding, because my parents was investors in real estate and they have a job. So I understand the working a job. I have work jobs, 8 and hit the gate, but I still try to work in business constantly to have some passive income. So just start to not just look for credit lines to get deeper in debt. Because most people that I deal with, what happens is you lose a job, you get sick, and you have no other income streams. You have to learn how to use credit. That's why I'm showing you business lines of credit. I'm trying to tell you, I'm giving you on my business channel ways to make money. I just dropped a video, how I made money shopping. You can make money shopping and eating at restaurants to get paid and doing other things. There's contractors that pay you to do that. So you just got to understand, get on at least that 1099 side. You can make money with your cell phone. You could be in real estate. And not talking about being a realtor. I'm going to drop more information that you can start right now working for yourself, but learn how to leverage business credit. And a lot of y'all running out here desperate for a credit card for even 11% interest rate. But if those that know, they follow me on YouTube, I've been telling y'all, yo, go start doing Uber. I did that last year. I told y'all, yo, go do Uber or Instacart or whatever, so y'all can deduct that tax liability. A lot of y'all didn't do it, and now that PPP money, they giving away money. Some of us done got on money with 1% interest. They giving out 150 up to 150,000 expediently. Some of those companies got 2 million, but up to 150,000 with forgiveness. You ain't got to pay it back. Girl, take that. Take that. Take that. Like Puffy said, take that. Take that. We got grants. All because we simply started a business. You can do a business in your name. A lot of y'all make it so complicated. Well, I got to start my LLC, make money. That's it. Loaded Lux say that. If y'all don't know who Loaded Lux, find him. He said, a wise man said, you want respect? A man told me, you want respect, youngin? Make money. Don't make excuses. That's why my thing is, make money, don't make excuses. If you're making money, if you're constantly cash flowing, you ain't going to have credit problems. You got to make sure you move from active income to passive income. That's the game. The rich, and we'll leave it like this. You ain't never seen. It's a lot of hardworking people that die broke. I had a lot of them in my family. Hardworking, 2 jobs. That is the most misunderstood conception. That people say you got to work hard. If I cut down a tree with a hammer, that's hard work. But what the key is diligence. You got to find a better way to do things. So you need to study it out. So if I'm diligent, I'll get me a chainsaw. So it's not about working harder, work smarter. Understand you need to make your money work for you. You got to leverage. And right now, the way that they are decreasing the money or increasing the money supply, they are decreasing your effort when you work for active income. If this cup, and I tell y'all all the time, I've been told y'all, now everybody want to get on silver. How many years? Check me. That's why I'm good. I got history. Check me. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Check this. I've been telling y'all, buy silver on the low. Now people want to get in premium double. We was buying it last year. I told y'all when it dropped to $11. Y'all